Hey, welcome to another Topic Tuesday. This is Dr. Mike McCall, Source Health Center. Last week I got to speak at Natural Grocers and we talked about the many causes of joint pain. Well, as a chiropractor, the first thing we think is a joint's out of place. In many cases that might be the cause, but sometimes it's not just a simple joint out of place situation. If you have more than one joint inflamed or angry or what you consider arthritis, you might want to start looking at your digestion. Many times when people develop arthritis, one of the biggest things that happens is it actually is a digestive trouble that's showing up in a joint. It's like you have an engine light in your car and it's at the dashboard. It doesn't mean the dashboard's wrong. It means that maybe something's wrong in the engine. So if you're feeling that you have a joint problem, especially the kind that feels better as you warm up, you may wake up in the mornings, feel stiff and sore as you get moving, you feel better. A lot of times what you're doing is you're just creating motion to create fluid to get out of the joints that had swelled up overnight. One of the two biggest culprits for that is popcorn and chocolate. Now, I'm not trying to say that your problem is that simple. I'm just saying, why not try getting that out of your diet for a month or two and see how you feel? Now, a lot of people don't have a problem getting off of popcorn, but many people have a problem getting off of chocolate. You know who you are. So here's what you do. You just basically got to plan it 2 weeks with no chocolate at all. It's hard. You probably don't even want it in the house. You should take it to your friend's house. Actually, that's like 10 miles away. Because if you're like me and it's in the house, I'll eat it. But lay off of that chocolate for about 2 weeks, 100%. And then eat it one night and see how you feel the next day. A lot of times that can be it. I know there's so much stuff about how good chocolate is, but I'm telling you, the chocolate companies were smart. Instead of putting it to marketing, they put it in the research, and they got a bunch of studies to make them look good. And believe me, you can make any study look any way you want in the United States of America. But what are some other things? You could have a food allergy. Food allergies, yes. Not the kind that makes you break out in hives, but the kind that gives you arthritis. That's right. But it has to be a special test. Generally, you got to get these tests not done by an allergist. The allergist is going to look for a specific antibody. What you want to be looking for is the antibodies that are IgA, I as in international, G as in girl, A as in apple, or IgG, international girl, girl again, IgG. Those are the types of antibodies that our bodies make that can create pain and inflammation in the joints. Generally, they're from a delayed onset food allergy, such as the biggest culprits in the United States. We're going to go down the list. Number one being wheat. Lay off of wheat for 2 whole weeks, not a stitch. Eat it one day and see how you feel. Greatest test in the world. Second one, milk. Next one after that would be soy. Next one after that would be corn. If you don't believe what I'm saying, well then I guess you're just going to be in pain. Take your Advil, you'll love it, which is the leading cause of gastrointestinal bleeding in the United States, by the way. 16,000 people die a year from taking NSAIDs for arthritis. If that's the way you want to go, that's the way you're going to go. Or there's food allergy tests where you can do a pinprick, and they're about $259. They're sold at most places in the United States. You can send that in, and they can list out exactly what your body's reacting to, and that's another way of you to go. So if you got chronic joint pain, it's all over, not just one joint, you may want to consider those options. They're cheap, inexpensive, and non-invasive. Hardly used in the United States at all. Hey, we'll look at you guys next Tuesday.